Hey everybody, I'm Terry
I'm Elisa.
and we're Nations Travels. Today we are here in Ball Ground, Georgia. And we've been here a couple times before, hadn't spent a lot of time here, but we thought we'd come, we'd take a look around and show y'all around town.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a really nice day.
Come along with us. Let's see what we can find.
All right, let's go take a look at this, y'all. Hey, here's a look at town as you first enter into it, off the main road. Sorry about the loud truck, but as you can see, it's just kind of like a quaint little town here, and it's kind of isolated off to itself. As you enter the town, they've got this Ball Ground sign there welcoming you in. And there's Melissa over there. She's in front of the Sunshine Life, which is a home, garden, and gift shop. And it looks like a barber shop's over there. Okay, I've come down here a little closer to the Sunshine Life store. And I see they've got a old bathtub decorated up here. It says "Hello Sunshine."
They don't have plants in it.
Yeah, no plants in it right now. I don't know if they had some in the past and they're just gone. You got what? Yeah, they got a barber shop.
They've actually got it turning.
Yeah, an old barber pole. Something I've noticed already, they do have signs up on a lot of the buildings that says the Cagle building is built in 1940 and it was a bus stop and cafe at one time. Probably the original use of the building. Got a couple of planters over here at the other entrance and an old bicycle sitting here. Really nice looking. And Melissa has found a bench to sit down and relax on. I noticed the sidewalks down through here, they've bricked all of them.
Is that a record store? Vinyl and Vibe?
Yeah, I think it is. It's called Karma Vinyl and Vibe, so I guess that is a record shop here in town. And they got a little stage area or something over to the side. I see Southern Oak Provisions over on the other side of the street there. It says it's an interior design market. See, a lot of these buildings down here are pretty old, and I hope more of them have little plaques on them that says when they were built. This little building here is now used as headquarters of a well drilling company, it looks like. And it looks like we're coming up on a pet food and supply store called Ball Ground Hounds. And I don't know what this little house right here is. I don't see any signage on it or anything. Okay, and the pet store here, right beside of it is called the K9 Courtyard. They got a little place to let your dogs go down through there. And there's a chiropractic office. There's a look at the other side of the street over there. I see a Frankfurt shop over there. And I'll be over on that side in just a few minutes. What?
Easter Bunny.
Lisa has found the Easter Bunny. Where? Oh goodness, yes. Here comes the Easter Bunny up the street here. Not what I was expecting. But it is Easter weekend, so you never know when you're gonna run into him.
I saw you. I had to come out here and look myself. That's funny.
Okay, I see some signage for the Barrel House Coffee Company, and there's an arrow pointing down this way. And you can see it's down there on the end. But they do have a courtyard area out here that has tables and chairs. They have the Element Home Loans here. And there's a little shop next to it. Let me see what it is. Okay, we're in front of the store now. The name of it is Perched.
It's $96.99 with 30% off, so it's about $60, I guess.
It'll be about 70. Okay. But anyway, Melissa's found her a jacket, and
I said that looks like my daughter.
there's her signage there, perched, and it has a little bird there perched on the end of a vine, but it does look like it's a women's boutique.
I see an Easter dress.
Hmm?
You can't see it from there.
Okay, yeah, we can see Easter dresses on the inside.
These must be the colors.
And here are some brightly colored dresses here. And I even see some polka dots. I have a lot of landscaping here in town that I think looks really nice. I'm actually thinking this will become a tourist town pretty soon that will probably get pretty busy. So if you want to come to Ball Ground, Georgia, you might want to come now before the crowds get here. They have a Coca-Cola sign here, and it says 1903 to 1933, and it says 5 cents in the city of Ball Ground. I don't know if one time they bottled Coca-Cola here or what. The doors?
The doors are in the corner.
Okay, let me take a look at that. Yeah, the entryway to this building right here is on the corner. Let me zoom out a little bit. But the name of this shop, I don't see a name on the building, but it says local marble for sale. And as you look in the windows, there's all type of marble objects in there. Some look very raw and some are finished products, it looks like. It says minerals and mines right here. You can see all type of different designs in here. And there's some pretty big pieces of marble in there. There's a sign here that says displayed items are from the collection of the late Oscar Robertson. And I guess he was nicknamed the Rock Man, but he collected and traded rocks, gems, and minerals from throughout the world for, looks like it says 90 years or so. Next you have the Parlor Man Salon. There is one set of tracks that come through town here. There's a city park over there across the street. I'll get over on that side in a minute. And I see an old building over there. I'll try to find out what that is also. Next there's an ice cream shop called Scoop Domain. And they do have seating over to the side. There's a picture of that outside seating for the ice cream shop there, Scooped. And there's a sign here hiding behind this tree that says Historic Ball Ground City Hall. It says it was constructed in 1900 and it served as Ball Ground City Hall from 1900 to 2006. So this is a pretty old building here. Next is Harper and Honey Boutique Shop and Salon. Huh?
Look what's parked beside us down there.
All right.
Green Mustang with green flame.
All right, let me spin around. There is a green Mustang down there with a flame job on it. Well, I'm pretty good ways off, but I can see it. It's Harper and Honey Boutique. It has a really ornate door on this. Actually, a very pretty door. But beside it is Molly and Margie's Clothing and Accessories. It's like another boutique. Not to be left out, they have a pink door that is decorated nice also. The next building down through here is called the Rock Solid Brewing Company. Sorry about the noise from the truck. It's the Egg Roll Boys. It's a food truck out here. Here's the signage for the Rock Solid Brewing Company. Just haven't been established a few years ago, 2020. And there's their sign. And here's the egg roll truck. And those look like happy egg rolls here on the side of the truck. One's even playing a guitar and a keyboard. So good job, guys. And I like that Camaro going there. There's a little food truck over there across the street. It says wood fired, so I'm guessing it's probably pizza. Actually, at one end of the street here, there's what's called the Easy Ride Custom Carts. And it looks like a go-kart, not go-kart, but a golf cart dealership. This is Jill's Bakery, and last time we were in town, we did stop here, and I think we actually got a cupcake here. Inside of Jill's, and as you can see, has a wide selection of cupcakes and cookies. I see some cake pops. There's a menu board back there. I see some turnovers and muffins in here. It all looks really good. There's some cannolis. Nice. So yeah, if you're in Ball Ground, you might need to stop by Jill's. Now we couldn't resist while we were in Jill's. We got a wedding cake and a petite four. Is that what they call it? Okay, so anyway, really look forward to trying that here in a little bit.
You gotta wait till we get a drink to go with it, because I know it's gonna be rich.
Here's a neon sign that says Eat Dominique's, and right beside it there's another sign. I think this says Thank to Air Farms. Anyway, I guess Dominique's is this little building right here. Yeah, Dominique's is right here. It has the little food truck, or food trailer I should say. And you see they got some picnic tables out front here. I don't know if Dominique started as this little trailer right here and then grew to this big building, or what the story is behind it. It says if you can dream it, we can fire it up. And they cater. Signage here says they also have ice cream inside there. Next you have what's called the River Laurel Boutique here, gifts. And then some office suites here next door to it. Here's a look at that Heritage Plumbing Shop that I think I looked at from across the street a minute ago. And looking back across, you can see the full side of that Egg Roll Boys truck. See, they're decorating with bathtubs like the ladies' boutique was doing up the street, but they went a step further and they have added a sink here, so good job, guys. There's a dentist's office right here on Main Street, and it has a big tooth here. The part of the tooth is a four-leaf clover, which I guess stands for good luck. So that's good, but I like the old style lettering they have on the building here. In this building that is now the dentist office, it says that it was constructed in 1911 and it served as the general merchandise store until the 1960s, late 1960s. So I'm glad they're still using this building. Above the doorway there it says A.W. Roberts and Son 1911, which is when it was constructed. On the side of that same building you'll find the historic downtown ball ground sign. It says it was established in 1883. This next building right here, currently it is unoccupied, it looks like, but the sign up in front also says the Roberts Building, which is what the dentist office said. And where the dentist office was built in 1911, it says that this one was built in 1923. So I guess, I don't know if it's the same Roberts that own both buildings, but I can see inside it's empty right now, but they do still have old hardwood floors in there and everything. And the windowsills I see are marble, which we are close to Tate, Georgia, which is where all the marble comes from Georgia, most of the marble anyway from Georgia comes from. So they have a small city park right here in town. I do know they have some parking down there to the right and some restrooms, but if you go on further back there, there's some baseball fields, and I think there could be a gym back there. We really want to see a train come around this bend right here. And this is the Ball Ground Burger Bus. And as you can see, the bus is incorporated into the building back there. They've took out a section of the bus and made it into the restaurant. But they have picnic tables out back here. I guess I should say out front. But they do have seating on the bus, and there's people in there now. I don't know if you can see their shadows through the windows, but there are people in there now eating. And I don't know if they come back later and added the building once the bus became popular, or how that worked out. But it's a good concept, and it's actually pretty neat to know you can come and eat on the bus. They have seating on the outside as well here. You can see it's a pretty good sized courtyard, and I see there's more seating down below. There are their hours here. 11 to 7-ish and 11 till 8-ish, so they're flexible, I guess, on their hours. And it looks like this area out here, there's more picnic tables. But they've built this up in such a way that they have a stage down here, and I guess they put on some type of shows and performances down here, probably in the evenings. Okay, here's a picture of the Burger Bus menu. They have a burger called Dad's on Death Row, and they have another one that says Mama Says, and they got hot dogs too. Here's one that says Cowboy Up Dog. Now, I went inside and I talked to the, I guess, employees there at the Burger Bus, and I have already eaten, so I didn't want to eat again there. But they were very friendly. They welcomed me in, told me I was free to take a look into the bus, which I did. I didn't want to take a video in there because there were a lot of people in there eating. But this is a really neat place, but you can eat in the bus, and they also have more seating inside the building itself. But yeah, this is really a cool place if you're ever in Bottle Ground, Georgia. And as you're driving through the main part of town here, just seeing the bus here that says Burger Bus, it kind of catches your attention anyway, because it is an older bus, maybe from the 60s or so. And I'm just guessing because I have no idea about the age of buses. Next we have a real estate office right here, and they've got it all decorated up for Easter out front. They even have a little sofa out here some type with flowers on it. And it says welcome to Bottle Ground on the sign, take a free tote bag. And I imagine it's those tote bags hanging by the door there that you're welcome to have one if you need one. Friendly town. Next is Dot's Fine Wine and Craft. See, it looks like an older building also. Let me see what the sign says. This was constructed in 1946. And the side addition, which I guess was the real estate office, was added in '79. So, next we have the Bottle Ground Tavern, and they got some nice signage up on top there. And they got a menu board out front here. Let me get a shot of this. Next you have the Frankfurt, I guess, I don't know what it is really, little diner I think. But anyway, I see a menu board in there. I'm not going to go in right now, which they've already closed for the day. It says that this Frankfurt was actually constructed in 1950, and it was Watkins grocery store. Next we have a restaurant that's advertising poor boy sandwiches, and I'm not going to attempt to say the name because I know I will mess it up, but it is a Louisiana Kitchen. Here's another look at that Southern Oak Provisions, which is an interior design market from this side of the street. I don't see any signage on this building saying what it was originally. I did finally find some signage saying what it was. This is the Ford building. It was constructed around 1950, and it operated as a Ford dealership until '63. So I thought it was a pretty good sized building. So that explains it. It looks like there may have actually been, where this is in the front, may have been roll-up doors or something here, and they've enclosed them now that I'm looking at it a little closer. And it's really a pretty little town. They also have a sign here in front of the Burger Bus that shows all the restaurants here in town. And the Burger Bus, of course, is 12 steps that way. 72 steps to the Louisiana Kitchen. But yeah, it's pretty neat. They got it measured out in steps. So you can see there's a lot of stuff close by if you're hungry while you're in Bottle Ground. Okay, we've walked through town now and kind of showed you around. And as you saw, we did stop and get some sweets at Jill's.
That guy's gonna think you're holding it up for him.
Yeah. Anyway,
Walking by.
we'll give these a try and let you know what
Well,
we
look
think.
at you
We're gonna do
grab
them one at a
that
time, or
thing.
you gonna try that one while I try this one?
No.
One at a time?
I don't trust you.
Okay. You wanna go first?
You can go ahead. Oh, it's
Yeah, it's soft. The cream is.
I didn't know it had a layer. Show
Yeah.
that up close.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
a layer.
Yeah, the sunlight's
Yeah,
coming
make sure
in.
you put it on my face. He just
Sorry.
blocked me out.
Oh, it looks good. All right.
God, that's a mouthful. Okay, how is it, honey? Can you taste anything yet? They
Yeah.
had some with a chocolate nest on the top with little colored Easter thing. I didn't want any more chocolate.
I am very pleased, but it does have some type of flavor in it.
Vanilla? Or almond?
No, maybe it's almond.
No, that's cream cheese in the middle. That's cream cheese. Like
Yeah, I
a cream
think
cheese
you're right.
icing.
I
That's
think
good.
yeah,
That's very
it is
good.
really good.
Glad you picked it.
The icing on top is really good.
He got
too.
me the wedding
Okay.
cake thing, and I couldn't decide between what he picked and what I got. So, how cute! Can you see it for the sun? Oh, let me do it like him.
I didn't mean to. I was looking at the camera.
I love him. Yeah,
where I
if
was
your
looking.
whole hand can wipe me out, but I can't. Look, I take out an eye.
What are you gonna do if I take a
baby.
bite?
Oh, I'll hurt you. I'd hurt you. Oh, look, it's got a growth. That's up there is telling me to bite it. But I'm gonna bite the cake and then get some icing. I'm gonna try to do it all. I don't know.
It's too big. But you did it.
I slipped. Oh,
Yeah.
Mom. That right there might be what's in the middle of your headed forward.
Think so?
That's buttercream. I wonder what the difference is.
So what do you think?
What's good?
Oh, I can't bite
I
it.
don't need it, but it's good. Look at that mouth. Oh my Lord. I didn't even get the bottom of the cupcake.
It's really tall.
I know that's when you just kind of slide into it. It's very rich.
Yeah, it's very good.
But the cake part, did you taste it by itself? It's really good. Get you a little
Right on top, try
it's
myself.
salty kind of. I'm an icing lover. That's why I like this. That's really good. I'd like to have a wedding cake. Go to a wedding that has this.
Yeah,
their cake?
Yeah, I would be pleased with either one of these. Both of these really good. It was at Jill's, which
Now
is
have another
kind
bite
of
of
in
your
the street.
pellet for.
Okay, happy sure. But I think they were $3 a piece, which isn't
You want another?
real expensive or anything. So
Yeah, that's not bad at all. But the places to eat around here seem expensive, but the people are so friendly. It's a pretty town, and we saw the Easter Bunny. Yay!
yeah,
Got to send a pic to the grandkids.
yeah. Which if you have watched the video till now, you will have seen the Easter Bunny. He just came walking up the street.
I
But
couldn't believe it. I was like, here comes the Easter Bunny. He went to the coffee shop. I guess he's going to need some caffeine to deliver all the Easter baskets this weekend, right?
probably I didn't even know that Easter Bunny drank coffee, but hey,
I didn't either. I figured
It's been an
stained this
educational
pretty white fur.
experience. Well, what do you think about town? Would you recommend coming here? Oh, she just took a bite when I asked her.
I had a big bite, too.
Well, let me tell you my opinion. It is a really nice little town. Last time I came through here was a few years ago.
Wasn't this crowded.
No, it wasn't as crowded. And I talked to a couple of the, I
Business
guess,
owners?
yeah, business owners or employees. And they told me that it wasn't this crowded a few years ago, so it is growing. And
I bet it is crazy in the fall.
yeah,
Everybody's
and,
up in here.
yeah, if they keep adding these shops, though, it's going to draw more and more tourists.
Cute little shops.
I asked about if there were any bed and breakfast or
He was
anything
looking
here.
at the cupcake.
But yeah, you ran them out. I thought you were handing me some bread.
No,
But,
it's just straight up icing.
I was going to say bed and breakfast or anything, and she mentioned there was maybe a couple in town, but not a whole lot. But I could actually see this changing because this is just a really nice little place to come and walk around because it's really nice.
And have a place for your dogs to play and get water if they're here. Because we
Mhm.
saw a lot of people walking their dogs.
Yeah, pet friendly little town.
Got a barbershop, as you'll see. I love barbershops. This is the first barbershop I've seen where the thing is actually turning.
Yeah, you see a lot of barber poles, but most of them don't work. They
Yeah.
just kind of sit there.
I can't eat this anymore without a fork. It's getting to me. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. I haven't had the sweets in a while, so I will run my mouth all the way home while this sugar. You want to know that?
No, I got something in both ends right now.
Icing. You can swallow it.
Uh,
Y'all don't care, do you, if he eats his icing because it's melting in his hand.
Mario,
See? You can just swallow it. You don't have to chew it.
you've got to savor it. You can't just swallow it.
Well, there's more. That's really good. You should have got you a lemon one.
Anyway, that's our 2 or 3 town. You got anything else you want to add?
Mm.
Okay, well, we
But,
hope.
oh, parking. You can park on the street, but I noticed there's several places like where we're at. You turn down a side street and there's public parking and there's restrooms. And across the street, I saw public parking and a restroom. So you don't have to worry about having to find a place to park unless it's just totally crowded.
Yeah.
So, but the bakery that we went to, it's kind of going out of town at the end.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's got a big parking lot. They
Yeah.
have sandwiches and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, if you turn by Jill's, it actually takes you out to the park where they have ball fields and things like that. And there's probably a couple hundred parking spaces
Yeah,
out
but
there.
that's a good walk.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a walk, but there, you can find parking close by.
Did you get a shot of this park in front of us from the road?
Yes, I did from the
Yeah,
road.
they don't walk much. They walk in a circle.
Yeah, it's a small little park here in town,
It's a
but like I say,
little
they got the athletic fields.
But
right
they
down
have
the street.
picnic tables in this shaded area, so it'd be good if you get you something to eat and don't want to actually eat in. Come down here and eat. We tried to sit outside Jill's, but the carpenter bees are everywhere, and they were just flying. He was dodging them. They was coming at his head, I guess. He was dodging them. I don't do bees, so
Yeah, they didn't really bother us. They
No.
were just there.
they wanted to
Just
like
being there
when we were
bothered
walking
us.
down the street, they would get like eye level, like they were gonna look you in the eye. And I wasn't gonna swat or nothing. I just kind of ducked several times. I know people looking out their windows probably seeing me doing. What is she doing? It's just a new dance
New
move.
dance.
Yeah. But I like the town. If you're in North Georgia, I mean, you're just in line. We came from Jasper, come here, and the next town's what? Canton. So, and that'll probably be a video in the future.
Yeah.
We'd love to go to all the little small towns in Georgia. Take a while.
Yeah, it will take a while. There's a lot
But
of
there's no theater.
and there's only two of us.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen a theater
I was
in
wondering
town.
if you looked for a theater.
I always look for a theater in town. I haven't found one here, but there's a lot of new buildings or newer buildings, and you know, there at one time there was probably an older building there.
But
that
a
wound
lot
up
of them
getting
had
tore
the
down.
plaque of what they were and when it was built. So
Yeah, I do like that, and I did see some buildings built around 1911, I think it was, maybe the oldest one I saw.
you get a picture of that Coke thing.
Yes, yeah, I got
That was pretty. It looked like it was freshly painted.
Yeah, I didn't understand the
You want any more of this?
wording on it. Go ahead, you can have it.
You can have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I share.
You want to know about that?
No.
Okay.
I shouldn't have eaten what I have.
But anyway,
Water time.
I like this little town, and hopefully, if you're ever in this area, it'll be a nice little stop for you to look around. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, we really appreciate if you gave us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Come on, more journeys with us.
Yeah, come on more journeys with us. But until then,
Let's live life.
together.
Always.
Bye, y'all.